Hi everyone, my name is Anis Merzi presenting Food for Students. Food for Students helps families apply for free discounted lunch program. It focuses on three core problems: poor user experience, applicant errors, and administrative burden. To mitigate these issues, we designed a user-centric solution that breaks input requirements to one question per page, removes unnecessary inputs, dynamically skips sections, and adds helper prompts/inline validations. To help us reach these goals, we did three types of user testing: usability testing, 11 people, end-to-end testing, 10, and acceptance testing with 5. And the highlight is 10 structured walkthroughs and 5 unassisted walkthroughs, which we screen recorded. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So we got Manny May, who's going to go ahead and apply here. We're going to get started. This is the orientation page. Gives you basic info and keyboard shortcuts. So we go ahead and tab. This is where we're certifying right up front. Go ahead and agree. Manny May. And certifying up front, it will reduce those application errors because people will start thinking, more on what they're inputting. And we're just going to go and skip this section because it says it's not required. And we got it. So where do we currently live? 0997. Next. And last four. And next. And case number, Manny doesn't have a case number. It's no problem. And are all the kids living foster? And of course, for Manny's situation, it doesn't apply. We're going to go into the kids section. Let's add his kid, Mary May. Next, Mary's a student, and she doesn't make any money. And we're going to go and add one more. And Manny Jr., who's also a student. He makes money. He has a little job on the side, part-time work, which he earns 100 weekly, which is 5,200 annually. Finish the income. Add him to the family, and let's go ahead and say we're done adding children for Manny. Now we got to start with adults. It says start with Manny first, and Manny currently serves. He's an E2 with 3+ years. And he doesn't receive any other income. He's full-time, active duty. Add him to the family. We're going to add one more, his wife, Sarah May. And she doesn't serve, but she has a job on the side. We'll also say that she's self-employed. Just mix it up. Say the same thing here. 100 weekly. And from self-employment, $1,000. So now we're tracking these two. We're done adding adults. Now that we're at the last section here, which is optional, and we can go and click up here if we're wondering. And it says we're required to ask for this, but you don't have to provide it. So we're going to not provide it, and it's no problem. Complete application brings us to our overview page, where we see everything that we inputted now is in a form similar to the prototype application. And everything looks good, but say, we'd like to add our email here. So m@yahoo.com. We'll go ahead and update his packet. Now it's successfully updated, so now I have no more changes. And there we go, we're done. Good job, Manny May. And if he wants to edit, it will take him back to edit it. And if he wants to view it or save it, go ahead and view which looks very identical to the prototype application, minus a few changes. And you can see the overview, everything here. We're going to go ahead and close this out. So now, since we did the huge overview of the long application process for income eligibility, let's go ahead and look at if a family had either a case number or if they had all the kids in the house were considered one of those categories. So it's a category eligibility. And we're going to go in Romeo, add him in there. Same idea here. Go ahead and certify. You can provide any of that. And zip code. Next. He doesn't have a last four that he can provide at this time, but they do have a case number. There we go. Add the case number in. And if we also said they fit these statuses, they'll also be able to skip the next sections, but we're going to say none just to show. So now we're going to the kids section. Now we got the first kid's name. It's just a student. Okay, add him to the family. We got another kid. Not a student, nothing. Just a baby. And done. And we're done adding children. And there you go. You notice we're already at the optional page because we skipped everything. We're not going to waste their time. And, and also get in bad input. So we're just going to go ahead and skip whatever that's not required. They're going to say that, hey, he wants to share. So Romeo shares. They are Native American. And there you go. You see down here, American, Native American. And we don't have any changes. So no more changes, and that's it. The last thing we're going to look at is the admin roll-up. Alright, so here you go. We're at the admin dashboard. And we can see some applications that are submitted with some statuses and reviewed by. If we want to go ahead and make changes, approved, update the application, and you notice the application was updated. Want to view details, it will take us to that PDF for us to save or actually see all the details, not just the roll-up. And we can also export the report to Excel, which pulls up the Excel document. And here it is, and it saves it as the date that you pulled the report. And this is basic, it doesn't have everything, but it's just an example of showing it can export. And that's basically it with the application. We really appreciate this opportunity to compete and hope for another competition in the near future. Thank you.